Hi, it's Jennifer with Only in Sedona Yoga. Thank you so much for joining us for this Sober Saturday live stream. If it's your first time joining us, what this is about a half hour to 45 minutes of gentle restorative yoga, all seated and lying down, followed by a body scan meditation inspired by the rotation of consciousness from the Yoga Nidra tradition. So I invite you to get into your pajamas. I've decided to wear more traditional yoga clothes just because it's kind of easier to see me do the poses. I try not to talk a whole lot during the flows, but um, if you'll allow me to kind of be vulnerable for a minute, just there's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and it really speaks to the heart of why I started doing this. I have a beloved family member who's going into hospice. My partner has been dealing with some health issues. There's a lot of bad things going on, and those would be the kind of triggers that would normally trigger me to use substances. But instead, when I got sober, this is what I would do. Literally, I would just be in bed and do gentle yoga when I could do nothing else. So um, that's why I do what I do today. It's to share this quiet healing space with you and allow you to do the same. Um, so I try not to talk a whole lot during the flows. I just wanted to bring that out in case I got a little emotional today. But with all that said, thank you, and let's get started. Let's talk to our mats. So come on to your mat and take a slightly wider stance here and just start moving your body around. And I got a little bit of a rib injury as well, so if you see me wince, it's just because of that. But just start moving in any way that feels good. Just getting some fluids flowing. Start bringing your knees in, go into some cat-cows. And as you do, get into your breath here. As you mentally enter your sanctuary of yoga, leaving the outside world behind, slowing down, turning inward, stepping outside yourself to observe. And let's take 2 barrel rolls. So first begin by holding your cat up at the top. Feel your muscles fan open. From here, just shift to one side, dip down, shift to the other side, and around. Do that one more time this way. Ooh, I can feel that there. And then just take that the other way. And from here, I'm going to invite you to come into a plank or a down dog, but we're not going to stay there very long. Just come up very briefly, long enough that you can liberate one leg and wiggle it forward. Now you might wish to stay here. This might feel like enough of a stretch, and that's fine. You might wish to let the back knee drop and hold here. If it is within your practice, you may wish to come down. You may wish to have a squishy bolster here to rest your elbows on, or If you have a kitty like I do, you can embrace your kitty. We'll be holding each pose for a minute or two. I invite you to inhale for a count of 4 or 5, and exhale for a count of 5 or 6. And simply breathe and be as you observe your body. Take a few more breaths here, fellow yogis. And take your time as you gently transition out of this one. Bring this leg back around. Give me maybe 1 or 2 cat-cows. Observe how that leg feels. Observe the difference in the two sides of your body. And when you're ready, come back up into that down dog or plank, whichever you prefer. Again, we're not going to be here long, just long enough to liberate that other foot. Now remember, you can stay here. You can come down here, but keep your arms straight. The objective is to feel a stretch right through here. Front of the back thigh, the psoas. If it's within your practice, you can come down. If you'd like to add a bolster here, you can even lay on a bolster. I'm going to stay slightly lifted and simply breathe and be. Take a few more breaths here, yogi. And gently come up out. And come back to all fours. Shake that out arm as you like. Take a barrel roll or simply move it around. Do a cat-cow or two. Observe your body. Observe how you feel. And then come to sit. We're going to work your hips some more, but I also want to stretch out the back of your thighs. So giving you some options for this next one. And I'm going to use a bolster. Feel free to do so as well. You can use the bolster here to slightly change the angle by sitting up with it. You can also place it against your belly. And as far as this inside foot, you can bring it into a Janu position. So just kind of press it against the palm of your foot, against the thigh. If you want, you can cross that leg over, stacking your knees. Can't quite see through the kitty. So you're taking a half cow face pose. Lift yourself up tall and then just lean forward. This is a good place to go ahead and use a strap if you wish. You'll notice that I tend to keep my spine straight. You can round if you wish. I find that puts too much pressure on my lumbar vertebrae where I do have some degeneration, so choose the option that works for your unique body. Breathe and be. Take one or two more breaths here, please. Walk yourself out. Gently untangle yourself. Take your time. And I like to release this by doing a little reverse tabletop, but feel free to take what feels good. Maybe shift a bit here. Observe how that hamstring feels. And then we'll get that to the other side. So remember, you can sit on your bolster, you can squish it to your belly. I like to use it to change the angle of the stretch a bit. And you can place the palm of that foot Janu style against the inside of the thigh, or take your half cow by crossing and stacking your knees, lifting up, lean forward, breathe and be. Take a few more breaths here. And gently untangle yourself again. Come out of that. Place your props, bolsters, pillows to the side. Maybe take that reverse tabletop again, shake it out. We're going to open up those hips in a half frog. I'm going to turn this way so I don't hit my kitty, but also so you can see. What you're going to do is lie down flat on your belly, and you can use a bolster if you wish, if that feels good. And you're going to take one leg straight back, and the other leg is going to come out to the side, opening up the hips there. at a 45-degree angle. You can hug this squishy pillow or let your head relax. Take a few more breaths here, please. And watch how we're going to come out of this one. I want you to stay laying on your belly. And all you're going to do is keep this back arm out to the side. Take whatever leg was out of the 45 degree and just start rolling back so that you feel that shoulder start to open up. You can place this hand in front to brace yourself on the thigh. You might want to wrap it around wherever feels comfortable. Breathe and be. Take a few more breaths. Before gently disentangling yourself. Try not to disturb your kitty cat if they're practicing with you. And then we're going to get that half frog to the other side. I'm going to have to kind of shift on an angle so I don't disturb our little princess squeaks here. But my other leg is coming out to that 45-degree angle. And I'm coming forward to open up through that hip. Take just a few more breaths here, one or two. And then slowly start to come out. But come out by keeping this arm extended. You won't see my face, but you can get a better look at the arm positioning here. Remember, your other arm can wrap. It can rest in the thigh. It can brace in front. Take one or two more breaths here, yogi. And as you gently come out of this one, make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Just observe where you are for a moment. And then just take those legs, start to swim them a bit to shake some of that work out. Check in with your shoulders. Check in with your hips. Maybe take it one way a few times. And then the other way. And then we're going to take it into a supine pigeon next. So cross one ankle over the opposite knee. You might feel enough of a stretch here if that's fine. If it's within your practice, you can lift up and back. You can also play with this, placing a bolster beneath your glutes if you like. Take a second to find the right expression of the pose for today. And relax and breathe. Take one or two more breaths here, yogi. And then as you come out of this one, take your time, check in with that hip. Maybe hug your knees to your chest. And then take both legs at a 45-degree angle and let them fall open to the side. And take a supine twist for a few breaths. Take one or two more breaths here, please. And as you gently come out of this one, prepare for that supine pigeon on the other leg. So again, you might be here, and you can press against the fleshy part of your thigh, just not on the knee joint. If it's within your practice, you can lift up and back. These long, slow, passive holds should always feel like a gentle stretch. It should feel like a release, not like any pain. Take another breath or two here, beautiful yogi. And as you gently come out, prepare for that supine twist on the other side, lifting those legs to 45 degrees, letting them cross the body, letting your opposite arm stretch. Your gaze, your drishti goes the opposite direction, if that feels comfortable for you. Another breath or two. And at this point, beautiful yogi, I'd like to invite you to fall into whatever final resting pose is good. You may choose to take Shavasana. You might choose to lie on your side or any position that feels natural. You may choose to surround yourself with soft pillows, covering yourself with a blanket as your body does tend to cool. Take a few minutes now simply to attend to your comfort, asking yourself what you could do to get just a little bit more comfortable, and taking the time and space to adjust. Draw your awareness to your breath without trying to change it. Simply observe your inhales and exhales, tuning into the rise and fall of your chest, your belly, you may notice that simply observing slows your pace of breathing. And if that happens, allow it. Allow your eyes to grow heavy and eyelids to close. Relax the side of your jaw. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, your pillows, your mattress, whatever surface you find yourself on. And imagine yourself embraced by the earth itself, knowing that you are fully supported and you are fully safe. As you breathe, draw your awareness to the tip of your right big toe, and then the tip of your left big toe. And then sense the tips of both toes as you gently slide your awareness to the second toe of each foot, sliding around to the third, sliding your awareness around the fourth toe of each foot, and your pinky toes. Sensing the sole of each foot, the arch of each foot, the heel, the tops of your feet, and your ankles. Sliding your awareness up your right calf, and then your left, your right shin, and your left shin. Tracing your awareness around each of your knees, all of the intricate connections around that joint. Drawing your awareness to your right upper thigh and hamstring, your left thigh and hamstring, both of your glutes and both sit bones. Shifting your awareness now to the tip of your right thumb and the tip of your left thumb. Sensing both thumbs and tracing your awareness up the inside of the thumbs to the first finger, tracing around to the second finger of each hand, sensing each ring finger and each pinky, sensing the palm of your hand, each hand, right and left, and the top of each hand. Drawing your awareness to your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, triceps, and biceps, your shoulders, right and left, and your shoulder blades, right and left, your collarbones, and the base of your throat. Drawing your awareness now to your right ear, tracing the outside of the ear, drawing that awareness along the base of the back of your skull to the left ear and the outline of your left ear. Sensing your right temple and your left, your right eyebrow and your left. Each eye in turn, right and left, and all the tiny muscles around and behind your eye. Sensing the bridge of your nose and the center of your forehead. Drawing your awareness to the crown of your head. And tracing your awareness all the way down your spine to the base of your spine. Continue to breathe here, inhaling through the crown of your head, exhaling through the base of your spine. Check in with yourself and how you're feeling. And if you wish to drift off into sleep, I invite you to stop the recording here. You may wish to choose a number and count your breaths backwards until you sink into sleep. You wish to rejoin the world. Gently begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Begin to blink your eyes open. And in your own time and space, bring some movement back to your body. Taking your time, rolling onto your side first in Shavasana. And gently returning to sit. And I just want to take a moment to thank you all for sharing this sacred time with Only in Sedona Yoga. Again, a lot has been going on behind the scenes. I know our Wednesday shows have been a little bit late, but do look for our Wednesday shows. They come out or should come out every Wednesday at 5 p.m. I know Ed is working his best at that. Please be kind and patient as he is dealing with some serious health issues. Um, and we will be here every Saturday night at 8, as long as I am upright and sniffing the air, as they say. So please join us for our Sober Saturdays, and we're working on some other things as well. So stay tuned. I'm trying to get some more tech so we can add some more meditations to the channel and some other things that might bring you some value. So thank you as always for your love and support. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and namaste.